All right, Riley with KLBJ here with ACL Houser, aka Sara.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
Nice to see you.
Hi. Good to see you as well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
How are you doing today? Are you beating
Good.
the heat? Good.
Yeah, managing it. Like it's like actually really not that hot outside. I feel like I've stayed hydrated. I've been really on top of it.
Said no one else here. It's so miserable.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're Austin-based,
Yes.
and you have been very much growing a name for yourself around here, which has got to be amazing.
Yeah. It feels very special.
I'm very curious how, because I know you graduated from Berkeley, correct?
Yes.
So I'm curious how you kind of mix together your indie rock as well as your like being classically trained as well.
Sure. I think like for a long time I kept those two worlds sort of like apart from each other. And then with this project in particular, I've just like really embraced sort of like my nerdy musician brain and have like let it kind of infiltrate my writing. I think that ultimately like both of those sides of me are a huge part of my life, so it's like kind of impossible to ignore one and favor the other.
Yeah, I feel like you can't ignore your roots. I definitely agree with you on that.
Mm-hmm.
I stalked your TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
I won't lie, and I saw the Here Comes the Rain, that one, and you said you're soft launching a new creative writing, stuff like that.
Let's see. I don't know I'm trying to think
Your new chapter of writing.
Oh yeah, like it's sort of a soft launch into the next album phase, which that next album is really sort of encapsulating that combination that you mentioned, which is the classical background that I have with my sort of indie rock songwriting brain. So the album is very much like a marriage of orchestrations and modern music. Yeah.
Do you have a creative process that kind of gets you into the zone to be able to fuse the two?
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of, I call them like piano journals, where I basically just sort of sit down to the piano. Piano is my like home base instrument, and I just like improvise on piano for a long time. And I think what I've been more doing this album cycle that I don't usually do is I write all the piano. I basically write the music for the song first before writing anything vocally. That has made me change the way I approach melody writing and lyric writing in kind of a fundamental way. And so that's like more or less what I've been doing a lot of, which is I do put on my TikTok quite a bit, which is like my piano journal moments where it's just like kind of me sitting and really just improvising on piano and coming up with these like little melodies or moments that sometimes end up becoming fully fledged songs. Sometimes they don't, but that's been a huge part of my process.
I feel like you can kind of tell that you are like trained in that area because I feel like most of the people I've talked to, they do it vice versa, where they get the vocals down and then the rest of like the music, the stuff that comes behind. So that's really very impressive that you're able to do that.
Well, and I've certainly written vocals first a lot of the time, and I write lyric first sometimes too. I kind of have come at songwriting through a number of different processes, but right now it feels really good to kind of like come up with these weird piano songs and then try to make sense of them.
Yeah, you do have to be able to flip-flop because you do a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff for other artists as well, like writing music and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Has that been fun to do as well?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I love the studio space is like really where I feel kind of the most empowered in my musicianship. So yeah, I love helping people make their records. I love helping people write their songs. I love, working on music in a creative way. So yes, I certainly still love doing that.
Hey, well, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank
I really
you.
appreciate talking with you.
Of course.
And I hope you have a good rest of your time here
Thank
today.
you. Thank you very much. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.